It's the 8th. Is it the 8th today? Oh, good God, I think it might be. Monday was the 6th. Yeah, the 8th. We're flying towards Christmas, aren't we, guys? Well, I'm here to open my advent calendars, and I went out earlier. That's why I look quite as windblown as I do. And I went into TK Maxx and picked up a couple of prezzies, and I thought I'd show you the couple of literally only a few little bits that I got that I couldn't resist. So let's do the advents first. I'm wearing the MAC lipstick again. Really like it. I will be buying this again in a full size. I think it's I mean, it was called something like Velvet Teddy, wasn't it? And I think that refers to the texture of it. I really like it. It's kind of matte, but without feeling really flat. Oh, and the other thing was, remember I had that Soldy Bum Bum or something cream yesterday, and I was saying, it reminds me of something, but I don't know what. Tell you what it smells of, ladies. It smells of Moroccan hair oil. You know, the one you can get. It smells so much like that, and actually it doesn't appeal to me. You know, I put that bit on my arm. I can still smell it today, and I've washed said arm. I have, honest, I've washed my arm, and I can still smell it. So if you're looking for something that smells like that, if it's a scent you love, I spoke to my daughter, and yes, sure enough, it is the one that she loves. If you love that smell, what a long lasting scent. It's oh, it's still here, hang on. Oh. That one, they also do it in a blue and a so on. Bomdia Bright, that one. Long lasting, unbelievable, just not my smell. Do you know what I mean? I smell more funky than that. Right, here we go with the 8th. Oh, it's a big box. Doesn't necessarily mean that it'll have a big thing in it, but it's a big box, and it contains, oh, a MAC Prep and Prime. Now, I don't think I've tried this. MAC Prep and Prime. Let me get it out and have a look. No, definitely haven't tried that. Look at that, it looks like an oil. It is an essential oil. Grapefruit and chamomile. Prep and prime your face with an oil. Some glasses. Smooth over clean skin or add to other products to create the desired feel or effect. Wow, I'll give it a whirl, but I've never heard of using an oil to prime for your makeup and so on. But I will definitely give that one a whirl, because I am impressed with MAC. It's one of my favourites, I think. I think this is probably my favourite advent. So that's number 8 for MAC. Number 8 for Space NK is, oh, The Ordinary Buffet Solution, caffeine solution even, The Ordinary caffeine solution, 5%, reduces appearance of eye color. I actually have tried this before, and it's supposed to be really good for bringing these bags down. I think it did as good a job as anything else, so I'm not going to say it's rubbish, because I think it did help, but really I'm looking for a miracle, really, aren't I? But anyway, happy to have that. It's actually one I've bought and used before. Okay, and number 8 from Selfridges is a bottle of perfume called Santal 33. Eau de Parfum, compounded at Selfridges. It's one of these that I think you mix together. It's called Happy Holidays. Okay, right, here we go. I haven't got any perfume on, so that's not bad, you know. That is quite sort of Christmassy, holiday-ish. It's got a slight smell of firewood. I would say a green smell in it. I can't put my finger on, and of course it doesn't tell you exactly what's in that, but yeah, I think it does smell quite Christmassy, quite holiday-ish. yeah, it's definitely, I can definitely get the firewood, definitely. You know, when you come down in the morning and the fire has gone out and you clean it out and there's a sort of an odour, I can get that. And then there are prettier things as well. It makes it sound like I'm smelling like a bit of old wood, but, and then there's some green, I suppose could be a kind of a balsamy, like a tree kind of green. That is really clever, actually. I don't know that I want to wear it. Not convinced. I'm going to have to see how it wears on my wrists and whether I wouldn't go out and buy it. Definitely not. I wouldn't buy it. And the question is whether I would even wear it. But it's very clever. It is very, very clever. And if you like those kinds of smells, and you know, if you like your mulled wines and your spices and you'll probably absolutely adore this. But I unfortunately am not somebody that does. So it's very clever though, guys. I'm amazed at what that smells like. I am amazed. If nothing else, I could put it on Christmas stationery, couldn't I? And everyone could get a waft of Christmas from my envelopes. So that was Selfridges. I can't believe that we're on the 8th of December already. It seems to be absolutely flying by. I keep getting lovely little pictures and snapshots from my daughter in New York, because obviously she's seeing things. Like she went and watched the Macy's parade and took pictures of that. You know, it's weird, as she said, it's a bit like you can go and visit these places, but you've got to stay long enough to sort of really get the feel for it, and she's really getting the feel for it. She's done a wreath on her door, she's got her Christmas tree up. They're really starting to really enjoy living there, I think. I hope. Fingers crossed. But yeah, she seems to be really happy. So that was lovely. I really like that. And I love it when I get up in the morning and there's a ping and you know, there's a picture of a Christmas tree, or there's, you know, this is a Macy's Day, a Macy's parade balloon going by, or, you know, this is the New York Marathon. She took some pictures of that, you know, just things like, it is fun. So anyway, I popped out today. I had to get a few bits and pieces. And I went into TK Maxx. You know I love TK Maxx. I went in on the hunt for a winter coat. Now you'll laugh at me because I always say I don't wear them, I'm too hot. Now the children are older, the grandchildren are older. When we go to parks and things like that, we went to the farm park the other week, didn't we? They're old enough now that they go on things. So they go on the go-karts and they go on the whatever. And it means you end up standing for long periods of time in the wind and the cold. And I'd forgotten what that was like, really, because here, obviously I go out and it's absolutely blowing a gale at the moment, guys. But, you know, we've been down doing the horses. We're going to go and put them away again now at 3:30, 4 o'clock. But you're busy. So the jackets that I have are more than enough for me. Yes, I can feel that it's cold, but I don't get cold. So I've got jackets and I'm perfectly happy with what I wear, and my daughter goes down in 27 layers, I have to say, but I don't, and I'm fine, and I don't feel it, and I really only notice it. I might notice it more when I very first go out. I think, oh, a bit parky, and on the way back, because then the sweat is sort of drying on you and you cool down. But mostly when I'm out and about, I'm in motion. We went to the farm park and the kids went on go-karts, they went on various things, and I did a lot of time standing with the pushchair. The cold got me. It really got me. It managed to settle into my bones. So that by the time I came home here, with the floor still not working as well, this isn't as warm as I was proper cold. So I've sort of decided that I need to find a cheap and cheerful coat or jacket, some kind of puffer. I don't want to spend a lot on it because it will be coming out 5 times a year, but I need something that's specific to that. You know, watching the kids on all the little tractors and everything that they were on, great, I was loving it, and I was freezing. So I need to get a coat for that. So I went into TK Maxx. Anyway, long story, so I went into TK Maxx. Couldn't find one that I liked. Think I might actually, I saw one that I liked, which was in the men's, and my husband said, you're not buying that, it's in the men's. And I keep thinking about it, and I'm thinking, but it was exactly what I wanted. And it didn't say man on it, so why am I, but anyway, so I didn't. But of course, TK Maxx, you've got to have a wonder, haven't you? So I picked up some other bits. they've got some gorgeous things in at the moment. I had to restrain myself. They've got some really lovely Christmas tablecloths with the napkins. They've got them in red with berries, cream with like pine cones and berries, and even navy. I was so tempted by the navy, but I do have Christmas tablecloths, so I sort of persuaded myself to leave it alone. So, but they were lovely. They were $14.99. So if you're looking for any Christmas table linen, really, really pretty. They've got a whole variety there, and loads of other things besides. But anyway, first up, I hit the sale rail, or sale racks. I don't know if you guys remember, I have this lady, only she's in a different pose, and she's doing this. And I laugh and say it's me doing yoga. Well, here she is again. She's sitting in a sort of a lotus with her legs crossed, doing the kind of namaste pose. I love her, and I didn't know that they did different poses. So she was £9 in the sale. I think she was only £10 originally, but she was £9 in the sale. And the minute I didn't even think about it, it was just whoop in the trolley, because I love the other one. I can't show it to you because I've packed it away because I've put Christmas things out, but they'll be able to sit side by side. I love it. I love it. And I love the fact that the kids, my grandkids, will come in and they'll go, "That's you, isn't it, Grandma?" And I say, yeah, that's me. And they go, "Like this, Grandma," because they're just so used to me saying that's me. So anyway, £9, and I love her. I also picked up a beautiful basket. I don't know if you can see. I think it's lovely. It's got sort of rope or cotton woven in a pattern. It comes in lots of different sizes. I got the medium one, which, as you can see, is big. I got the medium one. Has it got a name? It was $14.99. Doesn't have a name, it just says crafted in Indonesia. I love baskets and things like that, but the last one that I bought specifically to put spare throws in, so that they're not hanging off sofas, so that Bert can't get his teeth in them. My Nick stole it and it's in there. So I saw this one today and I just thought it was great and bought it. I think they are absolutely, TK Maxx I think is the best for your woven type baskets, your storage baskets. I just think they have an amazing range. I also saw this. This is from Frozen 2. Oh, it actually lights up. I didn't realise it lights up, but it's one of the trolls. Now, anybody who's got kids of that age will know that, you know, Frozen 2, it's a big deal in this house. They've got, I'm looking on the back of here, and they've pretty much got all the figures, but they've never had the trolls. So I saw that, I couldn't resist. I don't know what makes it lighter. A whisper, you whisper to it or blow on it and it glows. It was $4.99. I don't know if that's a good price, but I had just never seen it. Thought it'd be great in a stocking. Now, I never do very well at TK Maxx for clothes for the boys. Because of my taste, or our taste, I should say, we are still babying our boys, so we tend to still put them in jumpers that have got dinosaurs on and t-shirts that have got Tom and Jerry on. And the clothing for boys in TK Maxx tends to be the very modern, I think very modern mums dress their kids in it. So it's a lot of name brand suits and lots of track suits, and I've never had very much success with the boys. Baby boys, you're fine, but the minute they become little people, I just don't have any joy. But I do always have joy with things for Lara. So I picked up this gorgeous little pink knitted dress. I don't know if you can see, I hope you can. It's got unicorns all along the bottom and even on the back, and it's just warm and cozy and toasty and just right for this time of the year. This was also reduced to £10. I don't know if I can get this off to see what the original price was. The original price was $12.99, but I mean, I didn't buy it because it was reduced. I just bought it because I thought it was rather lovely, and we're having to start buying 3 to 4. She's only 2, but she had a little dress on that I bought her not so very long ago, yesterday, and not only with the sleeves sort of up here up here on her, but it was a lot of leg hanging out the bottom. So we're moving up to 3 to 4, so that's what that is, and it's lovely. It's lovely quality. And I also picked up this. I defy anyone not to think this is gorgeous. Look, it's a little skirt, like a little knitted skater skirt, and then it's got this beautiful cardigan, which obviously you can wear as a jumper and button it up, or we could put a t-shirt or a long sleeve top or a blouse underneath. So you get the cardigan and the skirt, and it really is lovely. It's got that, is it Fair Isle they call it, when it has that sort of pattern on it? I'm never entirely sure, but I really like it. Again, this is a 3 to 4, so there'll be a bit of growing room in it, but that was reduced to £12 from, let's have a look, see if I can see, from £14.99. So I mean, it's only a couple of pounds off, but I just thought that was really lovely. And I like the fact, can you see the buttons? The buttons have got little diamonds in the middle. I mean, not diamonds, obviously, but I just thought it was lovely. I could see my little girl wandering around that. I say my little girl. My little girl's little girl. Last two things, and then I'll be off. I also picked up this fancy dress costume. I won't mention who it's for, but anyone that's followed my channel will know who this is for. It's a dark purpley red. It's got the most amazing gold detail on it. It's got some flowers at the waist with puffy sleeves. And then it comes with a velvet cloak, or as my little one calls it, a kioke, or a trail, with a hood. And it even has in here a really beautiful headband with flowers. It was £25. There's hours of dressing up in this and feeling like a, you know, a princess. They're the most amazing fancy dress costumes I think you can get anywhere, are the ones in TK Maxx. They do last, and the kids do absolutely love them, so I picked that up. So the last thing I found is called Puffy, and it's a part of the Club Pets range, and I saw it because unicorns are a big deal. Lara really likes a unicorn. That and Peppa Pig, they're about the only things that she really likes. And then I saw it said, try me. Wait till you see this. I was just cracking up in the shop, and it had to be bought. The thing is, you can't stop it either once it gets going. So the damn thing doesn't stop once you've started it until it's good and ready to stop. But it made me laugh so much in the shop, and I know that my granddaughter is going to love that, because at the moment she thinks farting and anything to do with farting is absolutely hysterical, and the fact that it farts and laughs will just, she'll love it. So that was it. That was my little trip out. Well, I did do other things, but that's what I wanted to show you, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye guys.